Hey, bud. Hey, y'all. All right, so today is going to be a bit of an interesting video as we're going to look at how this whole cluster, which you can't really tell what's in there because it's very dark and a lot of consoles are black, but like how this whole cluster of consoles works and makes sense for capturing footage and streaming and things like that. So I do a lot of my capture directly through cords, through capture cards, stuff like that. What a lot of people do these days. Isn't that right, Soba? So I do a lot directly from the consoles themselves, not a lot of emulation, not a lot of things like that. But when you have as many consoles as this, it gets kind of hard after a while to, you know, have the right amount of cables, the right setup. You move and things move around. You get new advanced tech and you have to move things around. So it's gonna be a quick little description of how all this works. So right now, the ones I've got hooked up primarily are PS2 and PS4 down there, Sega Genesis, SNES, GameCube. The Switch is set up there, but that's totally different. Yeah. Oh, and then on the other side as well, we have Wii U, VHS. So right now, how everything is set up, each cable pretty much has their own cord. Right now we have a cable by HD Retrovision. I don't know if you'll be able to really, no, you can't really see anything back there at all. I love HD Retrovision personally. They make a lot of really good stuff. They make a lot of really good stuff. So we have the HD Retrovision coming out of the back of the PS2. There is, I'm gonna have to look up those when I get up to them. But the SNES and the Genesis have SCART cables coming out of the back of them. The GameCube is actually running through a GCHD Mark II, HDMI out. And the PS4 itself is just, just HDMI, that's the word. The Wii is another HD Retrovision cable. The Wii U is HDMI. VHS is HD Retrovision as well, I think. But it's just component to component. Then we come up here. So right now, I have a lot of these component video cables going into this. And I really like this. It's a 3-in-1 switcher that's just kind of, let's see. It's very analog. It's very clicky, and I like that. So we have things going in, 2 things going in, 1 going out right now. Everything routes into the RetroTink 5X through, just directly out of that. Anything SCART routes in as well through this guy. You can see I have SNES. Genesis is underneath that. This little guy happens to be, gonna have to pivot the TV for a moment. What is this one? I can't remember what this device was called, but it's a SCART switcher. It automatically detects what's in there, and I love it. Bottom one is SCART out. And these guys as well were by Insurrection. These are Insurrection Industry cables. They make the Carby, they make a bunch of cables like that. I love Insurrection also. Between them and HD Retrovision, a lot of good stuff. And then back behind the TV again. Everything goes into the Tink 5X, the RetroTink, comes out as HDMI, goes into this HDMI cloner on the back of the TV, goes in, and then we have 2 cables coming out. One goes into the TV itself so I can watch what I'm doing when I stream. And the other one goes, ignore this mess. It goes behind everything in our studio, behind the cat tree, behind my wife's desk. Cable goes behind everything and comes around up the desk into that. That is a Mirabox 4K capture card, which was recommended to me by my buddy Retroset Joe, specifically because it has a ton of alternative options for resolution and scaling. It's fantastic. You just tell it what kind of resolution you want it in, and instead of just trying to compare everything or to make everything into 4K 60 or different things like that, it's in its proper native resolution, and it's awesome. And then it comes in one side And then it's got USB to connect to the computer. But I actually also have it coming out the back and into the back of my computer into a Elgato HD60 internal capture card. Because sometimes consoles look better in the Elgato. Things like the PlayStation 4 look good in the Elgato. I really like my Mirrorbox though. It is a smart card. It is a fantastic card, and it's cheap, all things considered. It didn't run like, I think when I got mine, it didn't run more than 40 bucks. And then everything from there goes into OBS and the Elgato capture software. And that's how I handle things. So if I'm streaming a game and I really want to capture footage for it as well, I can record it directly to my computer onto a hard drive or into the computer itself. And honestly, it's a pretty decent setup. All the audio is captured and controlled through a Go XLR. Right on the computer. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. It's not anything unique and anything like top tier or anything like that. I don't have multiple converters running through multiple things, but it works. It works for me, and that's honestly what matters, and it gets all the footage that we need for, you know, streams and review videos and the like. It's a good time. It's a good time.